We're in the Ramble. All right. You got anything else to say about Ancient Magus Bride before we move on?
Dude, how awful is that dragon torture scene?
It sucks. It sucks dick.
It's literally one of the hardest things I've ever had to watch.
That was difficult. It wasn't worse than the fucking animal deaths in but at least those were.
This one served. It felt like it served more of a purpose.
Okay, I get that.
And it progressed the story in a way that kind of led us towards our
real quick, I just need to say that
our end.
What I was getting at there is the animal death scenes in Wonder Egg Priority, because I know someone out there was like, what was he going to say? What was the show? And like, I need to I just alleviated your blue balls. Love you.
Yeah, it was Wonder Egg Priority.
Wonder Egg Priority has some pretty gruesome animal death
What a
scenes
load of garbage.
Yeah, man, what a letdown. I said it before, I still think that show's worth watching, but those
is a bunch of barnacles.
Those last few episodes in that special are straight up trash. Yeah. Straight up trash. But yeah.
A show that doesn't handle its incredibly touchy, sensitive material well.
I think it handles that part well. I then think it goes off the rails because they try to do way too much.
They did kind of victim blame that, or the child or whatever. They put all the blame on that fucking kid. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Her friend that died.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Meh.
Like, yeah, well, maybe she was just a whore.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's kind of what they did.
I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't know about that. Anyway, this is not the show about Wonder Egg Priority.
Yeah.
We can't keep talking. We can't keep bringing up the specter of Wonder Egg Priority. It's been a year now.
Yeah.
It's over. We have to let it go.
It's bullshit.
Roger, I love you. What have you been watching?
So we are almost finished with Kotaro Lives Alone.
Oh,
this
boy.
is a little Netflix show. The animation is very, it's like chibi almost.
Yeah.
Kind of kind of deformed.
I don't like their eyes.
They do have weird eyes. It's definitely a commentary on an art style that doesn't fit with the show.
Sure.
They outright kind of just tell you that.
Yeah.
Essentially like, you can't have, his manga editor is telling him you can't have an art style like this. It's too classic for this story.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to appeal to people. They're not going to like it.
Yeah.
So essentially the people like Brandon who don't like it.
All right, ass. Come on. Don't throw me under the fucking bus.
That is essentially what they're saying though.
Yeah, I get it.
It's okay that you don't like it. It's okay. It's okay. What the thing is, like, hey, you need to make something.
You're just not an anime connoisseur like me, Roger.
The commentary is, hey, you need to draw something that appeals to the masses, not to what you feel or what you want to do. Because it's going to draw too much criticism.
Okay.
That is what they're saying. That's it, dude.
Okay,
it's
Roger
really,
spoiled it, but I didn't much care for the show. I haven't finished it. My girlfriend Haley liked it a lot, and she did finish it on her own. So
that's all I'm saying. Is that's what the art style is about.
Yeah,
that's what they're doing there.
That's fine.
If you don't like it, it's okay. You don't have to like everything.
It's just the way you're like. Some people like Brandon.
Yeah, dude, that was
a funny.
That was what they call in the business a jab.
Yeah, see, this is what he does. He talks
jab.
shit on you, and then he's like, it's a joke, man. It's just a joke.
It's just a joke, man. It's just a joke.
Fucking dick. Anyway,
it's a pretty good show. However, what I will say,
it's pretty fucking sad.
Yeah. Every single time the show builds you up and you're like, okay, I think we're about to have a happy episode.
Psych.
And yeah, it's just
got your ass.
Like, now we're going to pull you right on back down to earth.
Woof.
And you wonder, like, I don't know. It's definitely, this is a story about child abuse.
Yeah, you are watching a kid who Kotaro lives alone because he has to.
Yeah, because he ran away. He's been, he was being abused by his father, and the other adults in the center, whether or not they're terribly responsible or anything, they start picking up on what's going on. So they start, maturing because this child is nearby and helping watch out for this child. Which, probably isn't. It could never happen. It's one of those stories that it could never happen. There's no way this kid could be living alone, even if his mother was a rich benefactory or whatever, that you know, she died and beneficiary.
Yeah, he's the beneficiary.
Yeah, he's the beneficiary. She died.
She's the benefactor.
Correct. At least that's what I'm led to believe so far. She got sick, died, and we still have two episodes left. But
yeah,
it is a really good show, and it does handle the material very well.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it too is, you know, once he starts going to kindergarten and stuff, he's meeting other kids, and he's like, hey, you know, this is why you need to, you know, this is why you should be strong or whatever. Helping other kids mature, because he's already matured, you know, leaps and bounds, beyond what he should, and he's still immature. Like, there's the way that he talks, where it's super, what he thinks
he's trying to be mature by.
It's how you think that adults talk when you're a kid. Super fancy. You put your fucking pinky out as a kid. You're trying to talk like an adult.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. This is what he's doing. It's almost like an old English.
Except it's
speaking,
like it's very incredibly formal old Japanese.
Yeah.
Very I am a cat kind of shit.
Yep.
That's a reference I picked up from a different anime.
There you go, buddy. But yeah. He speaks very formal, too formal or whatever, and the reason that he does it is essentially because he doesn't want the other adults that he's met and befriended to abandon him, which is very fucking sad. It just, you know, like it sucks to really come down, and the way they handle it, it really points out like, yeah, hey, this shit actually, this is a cartoon or whatever, and we have made a few jokes and led you here, but that moment when they pull you, they tug your ass right back down to the ground. They're like, hey, this shit happens every single fucking time.
Fucking woof.
Yeah, it is a big old slap of reality, a reality check that, hey, children are being, it's like, it's really fun. The best way I can describe this is the episodes start out really fun. It's like you're having a really, really good meal. Mm-hmm. It's a super good meal.
There's this relatable dude. He lives next to his cat, and he's a bit of a slacker, but he's doing his best.
You've never had a pizza that tasted this good, and you're having a great time with a good buddy, maybe a nice date. Mm-hmm. And then that good buddy or nice date, towards the end of that pizza, you're starting to get full. You're like, you know, there are children in Africa that don't get to eat like this. They don't even get to eat at all half the time.
Why you gotta bring me down, man? Yeah. You're bringing me down, man.
And it immediately just makes you push your food aside. Like, well, that's what this show does.
Yeah.
That is what it does.
And that, it's partly, because see, this is the thing. I know some of you may be thinking, but Brandon, you love sad shit. Why don't you like Kotaro Lives Alone? It just kind of hits you out of nowhere. It's not like there's no build, really.
Yeah.
It just fucking hurts.
Yeah.
And also, I don't much care for the art style. True. I don't really like the way he talks. I understand it's a coping mechanism. It just fucking, it just didn't work for me.
Yeah. There is a point for, this show is very pointed. Everything that they do is done for a reason.
Yes.
Whether or not you like it, it is. And I think that's part of what makes it good. And exploring this kind of trauma is actually something that doesn't get, you know, people will talk about it, but there are not really shows or anything that I've seen that kind of explore child abuse, because that is a very touchy subject.
Yeah.
It's almost like universal, you know, like, hey, the one thing that you don't do is don't fuck with children. You can do anything else, but don't fuck with kids.
Or cats. Netflix has a thing about that. Don't fuck with cats.
Don't mess with cats. That will bring the power, the full wrath of the internet out on you.
Gonna get your ass.
I do love me some kitty cats. And I helped raise 2 children.
Yeah. So, and I would never fuck with a cat.
Yeah. And I helped raise a bunch of kitties. So
yeah, man.
There you go. Kotaro Lives Alone, good show. Very sad. It is definitely an interesting watch. If you can get past the art style, then you're probably going to have a bad time, but also a good time. Just remember there are starving children out there.
Stop this.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else? Did you finish Stranger Things?
Yes, we did.
What do you think?
I loved it. I think this is so. We still have the last 2 episodes, which come out on July 1st.
Oh ho.
The first one is a full-length episode, like the rest of the series, so it's gonna be like an hour and 20. And then the last episode is a full-length movie.
Jesus
Christ! I'm pretty stoked about it.
That's gonna be fun.
It's the best season since the first season.
That's good.
I've had a lot of fun with it, and I think that's about all I've been watching.
Okay.
all I really been watching. I mean, I can tell you about the other things I've been watching, but nobody wants to hear about Expedition Bigfoot.
What the fuck? This is one of your like, what is it? What's that? What's the app?
Discovery,
is that Discovery?
Discovery
Yeah.
Plus.
Jesus. This
Yeah,
guy.
man, it's how I go to sleep.
Oh,
But
nice.
Brandon, I gave a couple there. What have you been watching?
Mostly catching up. Obviously, I mostly watched Ancient Magus Bride, all 24 episodes and one episode of the second OVA. Good stuff. You should check out the first part of this episode if you haven't listened to it yet. Hey, it's really good. What else? I still did manage to catch up on most of the animes, not all of them.
We watched Spy Family too. So
Hell yeah! Are you caught up?
we're caught up with the dub.
Oh, excellent. As of yesterday, I guess, because I think new episode dropped today. I think it drops on Fridays, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I think it does.
The last episode.
Oh, you're on the dub though.
Yeah, the last
okay.
episode we watched was the episode that Anya thought that her parents were fighting.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one. That's great.
yeah, it's a really good show. We have been keeping up with that one.
Yes. I am caught up on Spy Family. I am watching the sub though. I tend to watch the subs as the show is airing. I think I said before, if it's a new show, I'm watching subs usually. If it is a show that came out a while ago, I'm watching the dub. I don't think we mentioned it when we were talking about it, but I did watch the dub of Ancient Magus Bride. Good stuff. But yes, I'm caught up on Spy Family. Boy, oh boy, that show's crazy. So you've met the brother, yes?
Yes. Yes,
But I
have.
tell you, man, fucking wrinkle, right?
Yeah, dude.
Fucking like, I was like, okay, I see where this is going. And then it's like, boom, twist. Oh shit.
Also, he has an unhealthy love for his sister.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not okay.
It definitely teeters on that sister love stuff.
A little bit.
Little sister
Love
love.
it. In a different show.
Yeah.
In a different show.
Left turn to Hahawville, dude.
I wouldn't.
Left-
That's not even hard.
left turn to
That's just
Hahawville.
upsetting.
Yeah. Like, oh, no.
But yes. Yeah, man, this show's really good. There's a lot of good stuff. The most recent episode, there is a. Here's a minor spoiler. There's just a grown ass man in this kindergarten. Like, you'll see it when you get there. But I'm like, I was watching. I was like, that's just a dude. That's just a fucking dude. You'll get there. Yeah, show's great. I'm not caught up on literally everything. At least two shows have wrapped. I have not finished. It's the two on High Dive that I'm still watching. I have not finished the Executioner and Her Way of Life. Although the final episode, I believe the final episode of that one, 12, is out. I have finished and completely caught up on and done with your boy Kong Ming. Pretty fucking great. Really good music, really cool show. I like your boy Kong Ming a lot. It was my absolute numberiest 20th. We'll see how some of these other shows finish out. It might not be my numberiest 20th anymore.
I'm still waiting for fucking Summertime Render.
Yeah. But your boy Kong Ming is very good. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's real fucking good. What else have I caught up on? I'm still watching Healer Girl, and I'm not sure why, because it's very goofy and dumb, but I kind of love it. So I guess I'm so far in. It's like
buddy,
2
that's
episodes
probably
left.
why you're watching it, because you kind of love it.
Yeah, there's only 2 episodes left, so there you go. That's a weird show. That's the one where like the girls just sing songs and it heals people. They're song doctors.
Well, I guess this is growing up.
Stop this. My broken finger just healed itself. I can't believe it, Roger. You're incredible. Your voice is magic.
I know, thank you.
Aw, such a nice boy. Oh wait, it just broke again. Shit. Anyway, it's getting worse. Okay, but yeah, Healer Girl, pretty fun. Kind of dumb as hell, but pretty fun. Already talked about Spy Family. Birdie Wing is the big one that I'm still following. That one is not over yet. I think I read it's gonna be 13 episodes, and I'm not sure how it's gonna wrap up. The show has very much changed from what it was, but it's still fucking bonkers, and I still love it. Birdie Wing, I think it's either Golf Girl Story or Girls Golf Story, but it's fucking awesome, and I love it. Everyone should watch these girls play golf. It's very good and dumb as hell, which you know is exactly my shit. What else? I don't have my list in front of me. Oh, I'm still watching, inexplicably, I'm still watching a couple of cuckoos. And you know, my big problem with that first episode is there was the implication that the sister who's not really his sister is gonna try to fuck her brother who's not really her brother. And
now that is a left turn to Hahaville.
yes, there's a few episodes in, there's a bit where like she got to know her real sister, who's now her not real brother's fiance, blah blah blah, because this show is dumb as hell. And it was like pretty normal. There's also the last episode, it was mostly normal, but the three of them are living together now. So, here we go. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, it's I don't know why I'm still watching it, but I haven't caught. I don't think there's anything else real huge that I'm caught up on. Oh, I am caught up on fucking Ascendance of a Bookworm. Boy, oh boy, a lot of shit came to a head in these last couple episodes. A whole bunch of this, like, people who were moving and trying to kidnap this girl and or force her into certain things. Big old comeuppance is happening for a lot of them. I'll just spoil this because I don't think you're ever going to watch this fucking show, and it's several seasons in. Skip ahead if you don't want spoilers for Ascendance of a Bookworm. Basically, there was a whole thing where, in order to keep her safe, the plan was for her to be adopted by a noble, because she's a commoner girl, but she has a lot of mana and also like has all these inventions that could just fully disrupt the flow of society. Imagine when books were fucking printable and you could suddenly spread knowledge very easily. People are nervous. So the way to protect her from anything bad happening and to keep her safe is to get her adopted by a noble. So there's these bits where like they have this other noble who's like a higher up guy. You don't really know who this guy is, but he's got blue hair like her, and he's a real goofball, and he like likes to fuck around and shit. And they were hanging out and like going on missions and shit, and seemed like, you know, this is probably the guy. We'll see. So then later, that guy's gone. He's left. The high priest who hates her is trying to basically force her to get adopted by this other noble from a different town who is here illegally and can't just come in. And also enslave this other kid they have that they're trying to take care of, who also has a bunch of mana. So basically, dude's just like forcing them into slavery, more or less. At which point, there's a big fight, a bunch of people get hurt and stuff, and the noble guy who she had been fucking with shows up, and everybody, like, she's like, oh, thank God you're here, you gotta help us out. And he's like, what the hell's going on here? And everybody's like, she looks and everybody's kneeling, and they're like, she's like, what the fuck? And turns out that dude, and it is now finalized, that's her fucking kid now. He's the full-on lord. He's basically the king. And so now it's actually a very like kind of sad moment where like the only way to keep her family from getting in trouble because they all were just attacking this noble is she has to be important. So she has to be adopted by this guy, which means now she does not have her own family anymore. Her family who raised her, they have to basically sign an NDA and be like, our daughter died. That's this other girl. And it's like really fucked up and sad, but also like really beautiful. Like is this moment with their whole families and shit. It's really fucking good. I don't think you'll ever watch it, but it's real fucking good.
You think she'll ever get her old family back?
They kind of do this thing where it's like, you know, we hope we see her again. I think they could do a thing where like as when they're older, maybe they like, you know, her sister is going to become like a seamstress or something. So there's a non-sum chance, zero chance that they could like work together or something. She's got a little baby brother now who
is never really going to know
her sister. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm kind of shocked he's gotten 3 seasons. It's a good fucking show though. But yeah, it's Ascendance of Bookworm, man. It's good shit. It's good fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's a little slow at times, but yeah, these last couple episodes fucking pumped it up, and I liked it. And the other one is Legend of Galactic Heroes. I am caught up on that one. Still good. Shit is going down.
Nice.
Shit is going down in a big way on Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Dub, of course, not the
Sure,
yeah, the dub,
sure.
of course, not the sub. So the sub's already like done, I think. But the dub is what I'm watching, and boy, oh boy, it is going the fuck down. Yeah, wild. I don't want to spoil anything because I know you'll watch it, but
Yeah, I will.
holy shit, dude, it's gotten pretty crazy. I'll give you a little bit, not from the most recent episode, but there's a bit where basically Yang gets called back to the like main zone for his guys because they want to have. They're not calling it like he's not being court-martialed or anything. Basically, the government people like don't like what he's doing and they're trying to throw some shade on him. So they're having like an inquiry, which because it's not an official court-martial or whatever means that they can kind of just lock him up until they say he can come out and talk to him. So it's like this whole thing where like he's sitting in a chair surrounded.
So it's an investigation. He's stepping down, but he still has creative freedom.
Wow, nice one. Very good. Very topical. Anyone who got that, great job. What a fun joke you just dropped. What a fun reference.
Is it somewhat accurate?
Kind of not really. So basically like there's a whole thing where like there's this kind of like that. There's basically he's sitting in a chair and then like way above him looking down on him with the shadow lighting so they look extra creepy are just a bunch of politicians who are talking shit on him, and he talks some shit back. And the thing about Yang is he does those things where like he basically takes what they say and twists it around so that they sound like the asshole, and it does a really, you'll see it when you're watching it. I think it's very fucking cool the way they do it, because they are literally like, 8 feet higher than him on these podiums, on this big podium thing above him, looking down on him. It is designed to make him feel as small as possible. And the camera, like, if there was a camera, it's obviously drawn and animated. It's like aiming from over their shoulders down, so you're seeing like how beneath them he is. But then it does this thing where he starts talking back and he's making his points and all that, where suddenly it shifts and like the camera's like at his feet looking up. And so now it feels like he's on their level.
Yeah.
It's this really, really cool direction.
Yeah, that sounds really
scenes.
awesome. I gotta catch up on that.
You should catch up. I liked it a lot.
It's it's crazy, dude. What those fucking dudes gonna do without Yang?
What indeed?
Reiner is gonna fucking destroy
what
them.
are they gonna do without Yang, Roger? Maybe we'll find out.
Yeah. They got another genius out there.
The shit is popping off as we speak. So yeah, I plan on catching up on a few of these. So here's a reason I didn't get to catch up on a lot of these stuff. Here's fun story time. Just a real quick story.
Okay.
So first of all, there's this company called Mischief. They do these crazy things. They did the Lil Nas X Demon shoes. They did a thing where like they bought a real ass like painting, like a real famous painting that's worth like several $100,000s or whatever. Made a bunch of perfect forgeries and then sold them all. So someone's got the real one. They do crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
It's this group called Mischief. They did a thing which they've done before where you buy a puzzle, you put the puzzle together, it's a QR code, you scan it, put in a code, and you might win $1 million. I bought a puzzle. So me and my girlfriend Haley are at my house in the living room.
Did you win $1 million?
No, I won $1. I knew it was almost certainly going to be $1. It was like, you can get your $1 or you can get $5 off another puzzle. I was like, I will take my $1, thank you. So I'm getting my $1. Point is, we're doing this puzzle. And we're like pouring over it in the living room, kind of on a big table. We're doing big pieces. It's like 10-ish at night, and then we hear. Now I got hit and run a few years ago and had to get a new car because my shit got totaled.
Yeah.
I don't park on the street anymore. Haley's parked on the street.
Oh no.
So we walk out there and sure the fuck, she's been hit hard enough so that she's like popped up onto the curb. And there's just a fucking PT Cruiser that has spun around so that they're basically like, ass to nose with each other. Right? So like it's in the middle of the street facing back and hers is against the curb, on the curb now, facing the other direction. And we run out there and she's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, get your phone, call an ambulance. And I run over there. The dude is this big dude. He's trying to get out of the car. And I'm like, you got to stay sitting down, man. He's like covered in glass and shit. He's like, his airbags went off. He's like feeling his stomach. He's like, bruised or hurt or something. Now you gotta stay sitting down, man. He's like, you got a phone? I was like, nah, man, we're getting a phone. Calm down. He's like, I gotta make a phone call. Where's your phone? It's dead. And I was like, okay, man, chill. And like, I'm trying to keep him awake. People are coming out of their houses. A dude comes from like 2 houses down because he hit like 3 cars on the way to this one. Hers was the 3rd car he hit. And the dude comes walking up from 2 houses down just going, who did it? Who hit it? And I'm like, I look at him, and I look at the dude in the car next to me, and I just go, yeah? Like, who the fuck you think, dum-dum? And like, he's getting all pissed off because their car got the worst of it. That is his girlfriend's car that was parked on the street. And they got hit hard enough that the full-on wheel axle snapped and her tire's just in the road, like with the axle still attached to it. So this guy fucked up. He doesn't smell like alcohol. The cops come. He doesn't smell like they don't see any alcohol. I think he just wasn't paying attention. He wrecked real hard, reckless driving. Obviously, maybe he was on something. I don't know. I won't speculate. I don't know how much of that I can even get into. There's no way this is going to become evidence in something. Uh-oh. But that'd be real funny if it did, right? That'll be a fun clip for the judge. Hey, judge. But anyway, I'm trying to keep the guy awake. He passes out for a second. Paramedics show up. They get him on the thing. He's talking, blah, blah, blah. That was that. Like, dude just fucked up 3 cars. And this dude whose girl's car got hit in front of his house, he's like getting all mad and stuff. He's like, yo, they fucked up. This car's all fucked up. What the fuck? It's like his girl's getting mad. He's getting mad for his girl, etc., etc. He's like upset at me because I'm the one talking to the guy. So like they're getting him in the thing and he's like, so what's the deal, man? It's like, you know him? And I was like, no, I don't know him. He's like, well, why were you talking? He's in front of my house. He hit my girl's car. And he's like, damn, relatable. It was fucking great. But like, and then because it's such a small world, it turns out his girlfriend and my girlfriend went to high school together and they recognized each other and are like, holy shit, right? And then her mom shows up and my mom comes out and she's like talking to her and she's like, what's your name? What? Pat. And she goes, Pat, Martha. And she's like, Martha? They know each other. It's like, God damn it. Just everyone knows everyone. We're all just outside eating popcorn, watching the cops like figure out what happened to this fucking dude. It was a whole fucking thing. So all that to say, it was a fun night. And between that and a bunch of other bullshit, I didn't get to watch as many animes as I wanted to. So there you go. And also, I get to drive my girlfriend around a lot, which is pretty great.
There you go, dude.
It's pretty great. It was a fun evening. But yeah, man, it was fucking bon. Sorry, I'm getting a message. Roger, we have some anime news.
Oh God. Is the news that somebody shit over the toilet in Bankston?
Did that happen?
Yeah, man. I had a fun story I wanted to share.
Oh, okay. Do you want to do news first or your story?
No, let's do my story real quick.
Okay, do your story real quick. Tell me about the shit.
Somebody with one of them high up buttholes came into our store. I've worked there for years, dude, and I've never seen people have blown up that toilet repeatedly. I've been on the record. If you go ask my boss, anybody goes like, hey, if Roger could change one thing in the store, what would it be? He would make the restroom not public anymore. That is my number one want.
Yeah, because someone's got to clean it.
Yeah. So somebody goes in there today, and I go in there sometime after them, and they have just shit like a vertical line all the way up the base of the toilet, all the way down the toilet.
Hang on. So wait. So from the base, like on the floor.
So they make it inside the bowl somehow.
And then it
but go up with your finger up to where the little latch is, the little lever that you push down.
Right. Go
There's
up.
shit splattered up there.
So from the top bit, like where the reservoir is, like down into the. You know what that was, is someone just didn't want to touch the seat, so they tried to hover, and they hovered way too high.
Maybe, I don't know. Well, they shat all inside, like it was painted all around the entire bowl. They shat all around the toilet seat. So I bleached the whole toilet and just let it sit there. I didn't realize there was a dude sitting in the booth in front of where I come out of that little door.
And you were just like, this shit.
Olivia's walking to the restroom. I was like, you don't want to go in there right now. And then I realized in my head, it fires off like, oh, it sounds like I took the shit.
You did. Oh, you did it.
So I was like, somebody shit all over the toilet.
And the dude sitting there eating his biscuits is just like,
there's no biscuits. The guy's like sorting through cards. So I don't know what he thinks over there, but I didn't realize that he was there, but I
Jesus,
definitely said at the top of my
Roger.
lungs, somebody shit all over the toilet.
There's shit everywhere.
And I was like, the bathroom is out of order. It is soaking in bleach.
Jesus.
So that's my fun story today.
That's really great. Can I just look?
Look at that high up butthole.
I tell you what I think happened there is someone was a little germophobic and thought I'll just hover over the seat when I take my poop, and they bent over too far and hovered too high and just shat on the toilet. And that, listen, folks, I get it, all right? You don't want germs and stuff, but just grab some toilet paper, wipe it off, get a little water out
You
the
got
sink.
germs. It doesn't matter. You're
You're gonna get germs anyway. Maybe a little water and soap if you see something on there. Go ahead and scrub it down. But folks, we gotta just sit on the toilet. You gotta just sit on the toilet.
You know
we are all humans. There is nothing that is on someone else's butt cheek that is gonna hurt you that much. Do not be afraid to dance cheek to cheek with your partner.
Have you ever been into that restroom before?
This is the one like
It's just
halfway between like this.
you go behind the bond post
It's
or
like
whatever.
in the fucking hallway there.
There's an entire rack of cleaning supplies right there.
It's like it's not hard.
It's like right in front of you. You could just grab the Clorox spray and just peep peep peep, wipe that down real fast and then go.
Somebody was like, "Oh no, I fucked up," and they ran off because they were afraid. They didn't even wipe.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I was so fucking pissed. So
terrible.
there's my fun story. All right, man. Let's hit the anime news.
We have some anime news.
You got a big one. I got one that's big but small. It won't take me long to say.
Okay. So here's the thing. I don't know if you saw this one, Roger. When I read this, it kind of felt like a little bit of the old Simpsons bit. That's good, that's bad kind of thing. It was like, hey, they're remaking a classic, let's say, anime.
Oh, now I do know.
They're remaking a classic anime. Well, that's bad. It's Trigun. Well, that's good. It's gonna be 3D animated. Well, that's bad. But it's Studio Orange. Oh, that's good. So they had a quick little promotional
This is gonna
image.
be the first exposure to a lot of people for CG anime.
Yeah. I think I am optimistic because it is Studio Orange. So I have faith that it's gonna be animated well and
yeah,
good.
man.
I'm looking forward to that. That got announced,
me too.
and I'm horny
I
for
forgot.
it.
I saw that today. I forgot all about it though.
Man, you think that
A whole lot of things happened. A whole lot of people shit on my bowl. So
yeah, a lot of people shit on your bowl. It was not a good dance partner. Do you think that WWE anime is still gonna happen with all the shit?
no chance.
That's
if
just what you got.
Ooh, dude, people were going crazy for Vince tonight too.
Jesus Christ! Well, once the music stopped, I feel like there was a good mix. I heard some booze.
there
I
was
heard
some
a decent
booze.
amount of booze.
I think the dude. It's just like, it's just a song, man. People are gonna go.
The song's very good.
Yeah.
People were doing there were people.
I mean,
doing
people
the
were
bows
still
and
bowing
stuff,
to him, and he
yeah.
was shaking people's hands on the way out. It kind of felt like it might have been his, him putting over the company one more time or something
Maybe.
like that.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. Time will tell. I got Fightful Select. I'll find out.
Yeah. $5. Subscribe to them. They do good reporting there.
They really do. Are you on it?
Huh?
Pretty good.
I used to be on it. I need to resubscribe to it.
I like that. A quick shout out to SRS. I like that guy. Did you see he did a?
I try to cut down my subscription fees.
Yeah. I had to cut down a bunch, but I was like, this is $5.
And then I realized that I wanted. I mean, I guess I didn't really want them, but like Disney Plus. There it goes.
Yeah.
That was one of the ones I cut. I got it back, so
Got
I
it.
might as well just
Check out
support
this
John
sometime,
Rice app.
There's a. I don't know if you saw, but over Mania weekend, there's always a billion shows going on. He was part of a battle royal thing. He was like actually in it.
Oh yeah.
And he goes out there, and everyone's booing. He's the heel, and the first thing he does is he looks at the crowd, and says, "I'm gonna need $5 from every one of you." So fucking good. That dude's hilarious. People like to pick fights with him, but I'm like, whatever, man. He's cool.
Dude.
People pick fights with anybody.
Yeah.
People pick fights with fucking.
It's a
Dalai Lama.
fandom, so there's no shortage of toxic fans.
Bunch of weirdos. It's
Yeah.
fine. Hey, we're all a little weird sometimes, but don't be a dick about it.
Yeah.
You had a bit of anime news.
So I guess it does
Anime
relate to
adjacent?
anime and manga, but yeah. The Berserk is going to finish.
Oh shit! Who's taking it up?
So Mira had talked to what is arguably his best friend and told him in the past how he like, this is how I want the story to go. This is how I want it in. It's who he shared it with. He said he's talking with Mira's team, the people that draw Berserk. I mean, obviously Mira created all the designs, all that stuff, but you know, he had a
we
team.
We all know there's not one person.
Yeah,
doing
he had a
whole
team
manga.
of artists.
Yeah.
So his team of artists is going to be working with his friend that he imparted the knowledge on. They are only adapting exactly what he remembers.
Okay.
They're not doing any extra arcs, and if things are a little abrupt, it's because that is just what he remembers. He's not willing to take any liberties over what he doesn't remember.
Damn.
He's going to recall it to the best of his knowledge, and they're going to finish out the series that way.
Damn.
So kind of cool.
That's wild.
A lot of people are kind of lukewarm on it, but a lot of people are really excited.
Baby, you ain't getting it any other way.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm excited because you better hope that George R.R. Martin is talking to people because
Whoa, dude.
Because I mean, I was starting to think that they waited an entire year to announce this because that happened. He died over a year ago now. So they put time and thought into it, and I get where his friend is coming from. Hey, I don't want to. If I forget something, then it's just gonna remain lost to the to time. Because,
Such it is.
yeah.
So it goes.
But pretty cool, man. I thought that was a pretty cool announcement. It's got me excited to start reading Berserk again and try to get through it. It gets me excited and hoping that hopefully they do some more anime.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
But not any more of that weird CG that you did.
Give it to Orange.
Give it to Orange. Let Orange handle it. Orange knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Man,
but I'll take whatever I can fucking get. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I love those 2 Berserk seasons. As shitty as that animation is, I love those seasons because it is Berserk.
Very good. All right. Whoa.
Yeah, there we go.
What, do you have something?
Ping, ping. Something just pinged in my mind.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know, dude.
Uh-oh.
I do not fucking know.
I don't trust that.
I do not know.
Hey, I don't trust like that.
Okay.
All right. We got anything else to talk about, baby?
Nah, bro. It's getting hot, bro.
It's getting hot in here. We had to turn off the AC to record this, so let's get on out of here. Thank you so much for listening. If you would like to share any of your thoughts about the many things we talked about, be it Ancient Magus Bride, be it any of the multiple shows that are going on this season, be it the Berserk, Trigun, any of that stuff. Hey, did y'all watch that Final Fantasy VII 25th anniversary thing? Looks like some pretty cool stuff. Oh boy, more video games.
What'd you think about Vince's promo tonight?
Jesus Christ. If you would like to tell us how you feel about the CEO of a gigantic company and a member of the board being under investigation for possibly using company funds to boost the payment of a lady he was fucking.
It was all good with me until the moment that it read, and then he passed her off like a toy. Like,
to fucking John Laurinaitis.
Oh God! You know what the worst part is that had to be
that dude's gone.
Yeah,
guaranteed.
Yeah. And to that lady, that had to be the ultimate insult. To fucking Johnny Ace.
Yeah.
People power.
Jesus.
Well,
that is some shit.
Wrestling's been crazy this week.
This whole for a couple the past month has been nuts.
This week started with the Jeff news.
Yeah, if you're a wrestling fan, there's no shortage of bullshit to talk about.
Yeah, go check out.
We're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, if you like wrestling and you haven't checked out Fight before, go check out Fightful. Also check out Wrestle Talk.
Yeah,
I love those guys,
Talk.
and they're pumping out content right now.
Support Wrestle Talk.
And I hope they keep pumping out that much content because it's really nice to wake up and watch a Wrestle Talk video.
Wrestle Talk. I do every morning. I roll over in bed and I try to watch it while I doze back to sleep.
I support Wrestle Talk.
Yeah.
And then, now that there's a second video, I support Wrestle Talk on my lunch break.
Yeah, dog. I also like Parts of Unknown, which they do some stuff on there too.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And also bleeding off, let's just go even further down the rabbit hole. No Rolls Barred. Very good.
Yeah,
very good. Very good YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We're not getting paid for any of these. They have so many more fans than us. Where's our shout out, goddamn?
I actually just bought a board game that they've been playing a whole lot.
Yeah, you did.
So we're gonna have to get that shit ready.
You telling me there's gonna be some blood?
Yeah.
On the clock tower?
Oh, blood on the clock tower. Also, Steven Larson. Check out Steven Larson. They're good guys too.
Yeah, man. All right. For real though, plugs though. If you have opinions about any of that, please let us know. Easiest way is to comment on the YouTube channel Repkick Media. While you're there, go ahead and like, subscribe, and click that bell so we can send you some notifications. Tell your friends, share it around. We love to get the word out. If you're listening to the podcast, thank you so much. Please please give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever you may be listening to, and comment as well. We love getting comments and all that stuff. If you'd like to interact with us, there's a number of ways to do that on a number of different social media medias, the main ones, of course, being the YouTube, sometimes the Twitter, but mostly we like to jump onto that Discord and chat about stuff and comment on things whenever we see them. So if you're on there, don't be shy, say hi. Otherwise, I don't know, man, just kind of lurk with the rest of us, and if someone posts something fun, we'll be like, haha, pretty good. Nice meme, bro. And that's about that. We want to give a shout out to our musicians. Thank you so much, Married with Seamonsters, aka
Speed run 'em, baby.
I'm trying, goddammit. Don't tell me what to do. You're slowing me down. I could have been done with Married with Seamonsters by now.
One of those musicians in there is cooking.
I could have been done with Married with Seamonsters by now, but you had to jump in on it. Thanks, ass. Thanks, Kat, for Married with Seamonsters.
None of them even listen to our podcast.
Nice one, dude. Thank you, Married with Seamonsters, aka the Mary Janes, for use of our opening theme. Quit being a dick. That's not what the song's called. It's called Paperdoll. They're on Spotify and a number of other places, but that track is only on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. Check them out. It's good stuff. It's a real fun time. We also want to give a shout out to our good buddy Haas, aka Thomas Tastes Better on Instagram, aka Dungeon Witch on YouTube, for the closing theme on the YouTube portion of the show. That one's called The Buddy's Good. Once again, thank you, Haas, aka Thomas Tastes Better, on Instagram, aka Dungeon Witch, and on YouTube. And finally, a shout out to our good buddy, A Petty Theft.
2 P's and 2 T's.
That is how it's pronounced. 2 P's at the beginning, 2 T's at the end. Thank you, Petty Theft, for the use of our closing theme, which we are still calling Sweet Anime Dreams. One more time, that's Petty Theft. You can find Petty Theft on Twitter and on SoundCloud at Petty Theft. And that about does it. Roger, I hope you have one to take us out on.
I do.
Excellent. Thank you so much for listening. Please tell us how you feel, comment, like, subscribe. We love you all. We will see you next time when we talk about that other show that I said earlier. And from all of us here at the Good Buddies Anime Universe, I am your good buddy Brandon.
And I am your good buddy Roger. And I guess it is growing up.
All right. And hey, if you... I don't want you back.